same for the trader also. So yeah, I was already quite busy in the morning. But I did not do crafting. That I did not do. But we can make that now. Full week of salad, but it's boring. Yeah, but boring but easy to do. Genau. So it's easy to do and it's not so warm. 29.8 right now. Okay, that's really hot. Yeah, still. So tomorrow I will do gnocchis. Gnocchis with tomato sauce. That I cook tomorrow. I did not cook that today. Today I made again mixed vegetable pan. Stir fry. I did not do salad, CP. I did not do salad today. As yesterday I did not do salad and today also not. Oh. Nee. And tomorrow is gnocchis. But I have some salad here, so I have to eat some salad, yeah. I have to. But I think I have too many vegetables at the moment here. So it's a bit problematic. So to do everything at once. Maybe I have to, because I have so much broccoli, maybe I have to do that later, that I cut it in pieces and freeze it. So then I have a bit less stress with that one. Yeah. Back. Genau. So endeavors are done. I hope the weekly endeavor will be something nice.
Couldn't pay me enough to ship this freight. Bandits out there, behind every rock.
Yeah. So. We're done. Can we maybe we have to collect some survey maps because I have quite a lot. Yeah. See, a really big list. Maybe we collect some now. Just so we make... Yeah, we have to collect some. Look at the list. Also, most of the stuff here are just survey maps. Maybe we can... yeah. 82. Hallo Hexe. Hallo Logan. Hallo Mini-Hexe. Yeah, we had good stuff, that's true, CP. But I still hope that next week also will be something nice. Nothing too complicated, hopefully. Oh, let's go to Cold Harbor. We anyway have to check out the furnishings. And the Luxus furniture. We can combine that. Hello, Quantitech. So, my controller should be charged. So. Dum. Going to Luxus furniture is a good idea. So many nice creepy stuff. Oh yeah. Then I will not invest much money. Oh right, we also don't get any new dungeon thing then, right? I mean, there's just an update, oder? What we get? A regular, just update of the base game and quality of life stuff, oder? And bugs. But no dungeons. think, right? Yeah, that's really not strange, but I mean, we had now all the years always the same pattern. Like, you know, dungeon, chapter, dungeon, DLC. It's quite stressful when you think about it, or for developers to keep up with so much content all the time. I think it's a good idea that they slow a bit down and you know, do some other stuff like fixing things and making stuff better. New item is fun for Luxusfurniture, yeah? So found it. I know there's not like there's nothing new coming. Just saying that is you know, because usually always at the DLCs etc. But I also don't think it's a bad idea. In general, just for fixing stuff, but also it's really lots of content. Also in ESO, ESO is huge. I mean, when you start now out, I think it's quite overwhelming. There's so much stuff. Yeah. So I think if someone is now starting to play, you have lots to do, like a lot, lot. Hello, Dutch Wolf. How are you doing? How was your day? Did you have a good time? Achso, wer ist Isobel? Ah, she's not here, oder? Miss Isobel. No slacking? Hello, Efalso. How are you doing? Good evening. Also, as a heads up, guys, in case I did not say it already, tomorrow we will play some more demos. I did already prepare 5 or 6. I don't know. Some. So I found some demos. So tomorrow will be demo Monday again. I hope you're okay with that.
That could be helpful.
Decobe. That's a good name for Louis. Hello, Dino. Doing awesome. That's great to hear. Doing good. I completed the Admeri Dominion questline. Now I just need to do Cold Harbor and then Edward Silver. Oh, you never made Cold Harbor? Or I mean, you did, or? I mean, you played on Xbox before, you said, right? Demo Monday needs a better name? Okay. What kind of name should we do? Do you have some suggestion? Is everything pausing with Dave? I'm not pausing with Dave, if also. We do, but it's not on purpose, to be honest. It's just there's so many stuff to play. I mean, we could also, if you preferred it, make demos on Wednesday. I'm also fine with that. That's also okay. It's also possible. Yeah. But on Tuesday we play Hammerwatch. I got a key for Hammerwatch 2. That was really nice. The developers, they reached out and said, "Hello, we saw you played our demo. Do you want to play maybe Hammerwatch 2 when it's released?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, I can do that." So yeah, so it will be released, and then we played it on Tuesday. So that's the reason why we played there, not Dave, on Tuesday, because they contacted me. Demo Thursday. I waited Cold Harbor until complete admin winning question. Okay. I also... Nee, we will continue. No, don't worry. It's just... there are some demos which I found and they look really nice. And I don't know if I like them, to be honest. There are some games which I would probably never buy. But for a demo, I think it's okay to try them out, you know? Maybe I will like it. So there are some games which are usually, I would say, not my cup of tea. But testing is okay. Nee, this is for Tryout Tuesday, CP. Tryout Tuesday in September. For demos, I just set up what I think, yeah? That's just now random. So, I don't plan to have every week a demo testing day, okay? That's just... I found so many demos now over the week that I thought we could try that. Do you want to know which games I did choose? Or do you want a surprise that I show you tomorrow? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 at the moment. Getting bamboozled, yeah, I'm sorry. So, for demos, no voting. I just decide whatever I want to play. So. Indeed, Dutch Wolf, exactly, yeah. Also, if someone still wants to participate in the screenshot contest, you have to submit your picture today. Also, okay, tomorrow morning, my time is also okay. Also, everything I would say before 6 or 7. So, also before I wake up. But at the moment, Merlin wakes me up exactly at 7. Exactly. That's like... Also, like a clock, really. At 0.7, Merlin is there like, me, food, jump, food. Like, okay. Look at the clock. Okay, 7. Okay. I'm getting up. I see you're starving. No democratic voting for no. For demos, no democracy. No. Hello, Beaufray. How are you doing? Good evening. I hope you had a good weekend. Check out the furnishings.
Exquisite home goods, guaranteed to put a twinkle in Almalexia's eye.
Okay, so we have blood-soaked bandages for 2k. A body cage for 5k. A burnt corpse for 2.5k. Another burnt corpse for 2.5k. Then a Daedric turret flame tower for 35k. Yeah, that's moving. Inactive. Active. That's the new one. No. Then you can get a spiked iron gate for 15k. Open and close that. Then some laboratory instruments for 5k. Then an orcish burial urn, 20k. Rubble pile with remains for 4k. Torture rack, 5k. And torture reel, 100k. Oha, that's really expensive, huh? Hello, Tauren. How are you doing? Good evening. For 6. If I don't have to, I don't wake up at that time, but sometimes are the cats stressful. Can be tough. So here we do this map and then collect all treasure and survey, and then we move over to Necrom. So the good thing is, when they have such items, I don't have to buy anything. A trader I also did already bid in the morning. I don't forget it during the week. Which I so far I never forgot it, but you know, just in case. I usually make the biddings on Saturday and Sunday. So it's done and I'm, you know, yeah, safe. Yeah, not safe, but at least we have a chance to get a trader. We have to go to the coast. There we are. I found the place.
Oh, nice. What did you find?
Yeah. Go. Then I'm lazy. Just port again. I don't have to walk back. I really like Beam Me Up. But as you can see, I ported almost 5,000 times with the Beam Me Up add-on. Not bad, huh? Okay, now we are here. Here we have a treasure map. Yeah, let's go to the treasure map and then over here. So, Isabel, follow me. Doo, doo. We're not far away from the treasure map. And it's good if we remove some of the maps in my inventory. That will give us some space.
Kind gesture.
Oh, thank you, Efaizo. Thank you, Efaizo, for using my Humble Bundle partner link. Enjoy your new game bundle. Enjoy, enjoy. Thank you very much for the support. It's really appreciated. Which game did you want to get? Probably all, but... So what was the main reason why you did get a bundle? Where is the treasure? Ah, here. Oh. You need a Pokemon-like game? Ah. It looks cute. It looks cute. As I'm not so much into Pokemon. But the game looks cute.
You know what the Grey Host does with spies? We eat them.
Just go. Go. This way. But the bundle is good. Also this RPG and Tactics bundle. That's a good one. It's a good value. Ah. here they're also really scattered, huh? At least you can see them. But still. That's spread out. So. And now... Go this way. Super! Get on your mount. Right direction? Yes, please. Okay, this way. Hmm. How did you like the playtest? From this Command and Conquer like game? Sorry, I forgot the name, but you know what I mean. RTS. Forgot the name. Tempest Rising. Ah, thank you very much, Jenny. I would not have found that name in my memory. I thought of something with Fall, but that was wrong. Oh, yeah. Then we go to the Way Shrine, and then we port. And we can collect the last special map here in that zone. Then we go to Necrom. The music is really nice. Here, there we are. So here we have one treasure map left. Can we go from here? Maybe we go this way. Or on the street. Maybe safer. We're not getting lost. Oh. Okay, almost there. We already see the location. There's the treasure. Ah, here.
Welcome back. Your steadfast loyalty is greatly
Blue
appreciated.
Pitbull! Thank you so much for your subscription. 4 months already and a 4-month streak. Thank you so much. How you doing? Welcome back. Enjoy the emotes. Okay. It's really like a successor of Command and Conquer. Like Command and Conquer also a lot because of the real actors in the cutscenes. And even with the CGI actors, the Tempest Rising, the cutscene feel like the ones from CNC. Yeah. I found the trailer looks like they... I don't want to say copy, but they wanted to catch the feel and idea from Counter-Strike back in the days and then continue that. It looked like that for me, yeah. Yeah, I'm glad you're liking it so much. Hallo Tikari. There we go. Oh, did I Counter-Strike? Command and Conquer. Ach. Almost the same. Shooting, yeah? I really say Command and Conquer, Counter-Strike. Okay. Now let us see our quest. Also, uiuiui. Ach! This quest we did start and never completed it. I remember. Oha, yeah, let's go here then. Let's make that first. I remember. It was the Khajiits and stuff who did steal. Okay, this was this guy who should steal this, whatever it was, I don't even remember, amulet or something for the Khajiits. There. And then they did flee and the other ones did steal and that was complicated. You should also test it. It's been ages since I played Command & Conquer. A really long time. I played it PlayStation 1? Oder so? I think last time. It's been a really, really long time.
Make with that.
Hello, Cyrune. Are you sneaking? Where's the entrance? Did I miss it? Somewhere there. Somewhere there. Hallo Zucker. Did you have the food talk already? But no. A little bit. A little bit. But not much. I did not say so much. I did cook more or less the same than yesterday because I had some leftovers. So I made some more vegetables and put the other vegetables there too. And all in a pan. Also onions, champignons, broccoli, beans, bell pepper, peas. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay. And garlic, also lots of vegetables. Then I did put the spices. Oh. How can we go there? To go around? But I also put some bacon inside. Some bacon. And I had also some sausages. But they were not so good this time. But from a different butcher. That one were not so nice. Here we go there. Tomorrow I will do gnocchis. So, what did you cook today, Zucker? Hello, Alien. Get 1 pot pasta and tomato sauce with meatballs. Ooh. Get burger. Oha. Burger. Go there. Guys, how can I go to the door over there? Ah, so do we have to drop down from above? Oder so? Wait. Good gnocchi tonight. Ooh. Yeah, I bought some fresh gnocchis. So looking forward. I hope they're tasting good. Was from I saw on the market they did sell fresh pasta. And then I had to buy some. Also, it was really difficult. I was like, I want to cook something else, but the fresh pasta. And then I had to buy something. I have to find the way up there.
Good quality there.
I did
What's
not
the story
expect
behind this, I wonder?
that we can't do the quest because I don't see the entrance. This is wrong, oder? We go here. Ah. Okay. I guess they did mark on the web on the map the wrong door. Oh, found it. Sorry for the delay. That's a cool cave. What kind of burgers did you make? That is smashed burger thingy? Or something else? Bought some. Ah, so. So you had the most important job, you had to eat. So.
Walker, come no closer or this one will bleed out the elder. Where is the thief?
Shaddai, please. This one is sure that Walker means no harm. We can talk through this, yes?
You should have kept your nose to yourself, Walker. This does not concern you.
We have the talisman.
What? Where did you... It does not matter. Give it to Shaddai, now!
What are you planning to do with the talisman?
With so many hands grasping for it, someone must pay well for it, yes? Shaddai is losing patience. Toss it over now.
I will throw it on the count of 3. 1,
What was that?
2.
No! Curse! No! You will pay for this, Walker. Surrender the talisman or the others die.
Please, Walker. Save this one's family. Give her the talisman if you must.
That's Relasi. Follow my lead and play along.
Stop right there!
You've tricked me out of the talisman, but you'll never catch me alive!
Scoundrel! Thief! Pariah, curse you and hound your steps for all your days!
Well, that was convincing. Where are the others?
This one is not injured, Walker. Perhaps it is a better fate than he deserves.
What happened back in the camp?
This one misplaced his trust, and now pays dearly for it. Those who tried to fight back were killed. Please, Walker, none of this was worth the lives of my family. Save who you can.
Okay.
I came as quickly as I could. As soon as I saw what happened at the camp, I followed the tracks here to the outpost. But Vec, what a terrible thing. If there are any others left alive, we need to save them.
What happened back at the shrine?
I'd have been here sooner, but
Hello,
High
baby
Priest
Hübner.
Treelum kept badgering me with questions. He hasn't even realized his precious relic was replaced with a fake. When I got there, he'd taken it off the pedestal and was clutching it to his chest.
So you're not worried about finding the original talisman?
While there are lives at stake, I couldn't give a nix. If you can go after them, I'll escort the Elder here safely out of the caverns. Can I still count on you?
Okay. You missed choco cake and warm milk. Oha. Excess always the best stuff. Choco cake. Well, I had some strawberries. Hello, Vicky. How you doing? Good evening. Hello. So how many here are playing now Baldur's Gate 3? I'm just curious. So what's in the menu? Just Necrom. I did first collect some survey maps. And now I am completing some quests in Necrom, yeah. How many do or how many want? How many do play it now? How many want? Probably everyone. Or not everyone, but probably most people. I know CP is playing it. Futsui not. Ipetsu, the Lone Wolf plays. I am not playing it now. Maybe next year. Or so. I want to. But my Steam backlog. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Blue Pitbull. I never played one of those games. I don't think it's necessary that you have played the old ones, Harkonnen. To play Baldur's Gate 3, oder? Guys, I don't think you need to have played Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 to enjoy Baldur's Gate 3.
No. Oh, this one has risked too.
You are a true friend to the Bandari.
You could try Quant Attack like Alien is doing it. Alien plays it over this Nvidia thing, the streaming service.
This one shall pay your favor forward.
My thanks, Walker.
Yeah, you can. You have to check it out, Quant Attack. You can. We did take a look on the website some days ago. Also the free one. Also they have like several options. There's one free option. And it tells you which kind of PC they emulate. And then the better ones obviously cost something. But you can just give it a try and see if it's something for you. I don't know if it's good or not. Just know that Alien plays lots of games over that. You can ask her maybe, if you want, on Discord. I want to play Baldur's Gate 3, but I'm not allowed to buy new games. Is your backlog... Your library is bigger than mine, Becky, right? I mean, I remember. Your Steam library is huge. What's on your to-do list on Steam? I watched a video about how some game devs don't like how games like Elden Ring and Baldur's Gate 3 have made it hard for them because they put too much in the game and it makes them look bad when they don't. Which I don't think it's valid and not necessary, to be honest. You know what I mean? Also, because, let's say, just because, let's take Baldur's Gate. I did not play it, but or take Witcher. Let's take Witcher 3. Witcher 3 is a brilliant and amazing RPG. It's still one of the best. But it's not like that anyone ever said, oh my god, Witcher 3 is so good. Now it made all other games kaput. That's stupid. I mean, it's a good game. And if some people try to be at least half as good, it's okay. And then you also have to consider how big is your team. I mean, just don't forget how many people did work on Elden Ring or Baldur's Gate. I mean, it's huge, right? I mean, and then if you're just like 2 people or 1 or 5, of course, I mean, it will be hard for you to manage to make a game in this kind of scale. But it does not mean that you can't make a good game. You know what I mean? So, for example, take Chained Echoes. It was made mainly by one guy. It's amazing, right? I mean, it's not perfect, but it was really, really, really good. And also there was not much I was complaining about. And even so, I'm not like in the turn-based combat so much, yeah? Or take, I don't know, Stardew Valley and other games, you know, which are small gems and are really good. And in their own way, good games. I don't think you can compare these big games with everything else. And if you ask me, I don't think that Elden Ring is so good. I found Elden Ring good. It's okay. It's a good Souls-like. But I told you, I prefer much more Dark Souls 1 and 2. Not 2, not 2. Dark Souls 3 or Bloodborne. So, okay. But I mean, Elden Ring was a good game. And it did some stuff really good. But I prefer the smaller, more cohesive world in the Souls-like. So, or take Dave the Diver. Dave the Diver I find really amazing. So far, it's a really good game. Beside of this clicking stuff that we don't need, that we can remove. But you know what I mean. As I don't think you can complain because someone is really good. That does not make sense. Yeah, that's why I'm not allowed to buy anymore. Ever since I found out I have a bigger backlog than you. So when in the game, they've said that on Twitter, and then of course all lazy as big AA studios agreed. Probably these folks are buying even totally low effort games like the latest Pokemon one. So that's true. Also the latest Pokemon game, I did not play it, I just saw it, and what I saw and heard, it was really not good optimized, and also the world pretty, as it looked empty, and the graphics were also, yeah, questionable. And yeah, I don't know, because it's maybe Pokemon, it just sells. I don't know why. I mean, I don't know. Or it's Nintendo. I mean, Nintendo can do lots of stuff. I mean, you know, when the rumors are true, I mean, they said that the next Switch, Nintendo Switch, will be maybe released next year, and it will be from the strength like a PlayStation 4. So, you know, it's really interesting that Nintendo can bring up a new console which is weak, really weak, still weak, or already weak when it's released. You know what I mean? So I think they were talking about bigger game devs that tend to put content behind a paywall and perhaps a bit overly monetized. I mean, but I can agree. I mean, I did not play now Baldur's Gate, but I can agree. It should be, you know, like, it would be nice that if some people would consider just to put more quality into games. But yeah. Look at Blizzard with Diablo Immortal. Back then, so many players said they will never buy one of their games again. And besides me, there weren't many Diablo fans that stayed strong and didn't buy Diablo 4. Yeah. Diablo 4 sold really good, right? Game playtest Tempest Rising until 28th of August. Ah, that's good to know. So we have like 2 weeks left. Okay. Thank you, F. Also. Yeah, I know, Cyrun, but there are also demos. I'm really happy that we have demos again. I think that's fantastic. I mean, there's so many cool games, and I think it's a big chance for games, and especially for smaller games, if they can offer a demo as a first, because they get, there are like many YouTube channels which cover also lots of demos and new on small games, so they get coverage, and the word gets out, etc. But they can also convince lots of people if the demo is well done. That's a game, where you are looking forward to get it into. So I think there are many small games which I would probably never have, put on my radar and bought without a demo, because I would be like, nee, I don't know if I like it. But maybe I've said I just wait until I get it someday, maybe in a bundle, and then it's too late, and I'm like, I don't care anymore. But you know what I mean. With a demo, there were some games where I was really surprised how much I liked the game, and that I was surprised that it's, something what I would have maybe not ever played, but it was good.
Welcome back. Your steadfast loyalty is greatly appreciated.
That's Juicy P. Mina! Hey, thank you so much. Welcome back, Mina. 56 months already. Welcome back. Thank you. How you doing? Yeah, Nintendo has big IPs which people still buy. Interesting is, I saw just today about one Nintendo game, Mario and Rabbids 2. It's not exactly the name, but it's the second. Also, Mario and Rabbids 1 was a big hit and sold back in the days like over 10 million times or something like that. And they made another part, second one, which is really good. Also, I did not play it, but they said in that article it's a good game, even better than the old one, etc., etc. But it did not sell so well. I don't know, people were not so much interested in that game. But I think usual stuff like regular Mario or Kirby or Zelda, all this special Nintendo things, Mario Kart, they should all sell like, I don't know, like candies. I'm sleepy. I just woke up from a nap. Oh, then good morning. Oh, sorry. Oh, Fuzzy Louis is waiting for us with some food. Thank you so much. Fuzzy is stets bemüht. You have so great names always, Fuzzy Louis, for your characters. Yeah, but the first of Mario and Rabbids was new, so maybe that's why I got those numbers there, maybe. Because 10 million is a lot, yeah? Also, depends a bit on the... Yeah, I think it's a lot, yeah. It is. It is. So... The quest now done? Nee. Ah, there.
Oh, good. I was starting to get worried. The others just passed me. They're safe. Now, all that remains is to decide the fate of the Talisman of St. Voorhees.
What if Rilasi tells the High Priest about you working for the Bandari?
She wouldn't. The only person Rilasi wants to suffer for this crime is me. And she still needs to catch me. Besides, if the High Priest knew about her little stunt with the replica talisman, she'd be finished. We've got that we can hold over her.
What if she tells the High Priest the truth about the replica herself?
Way ahead of you. While you were saving the hostages, I doubled back and managed to steal Relasi's replica off the High Priest personally. Serves him right for not listening to my favorite armiger in the first place.
Why did you do that?
So I could give it to you. Will you honor the patron saint of House Telvanni by restoring his shrine's most beloved spoil of war? Or will you don the mask of the pariah and deliver them the replica? The choice is now yours.
You trusting me with this decision?
For everyone involved to keep their desired reputations, there is no one else I can trust with this decision. It has to be you. I mean, I know what I'd do, but it's in your hands now.
Explain this choice to me. Why does it matter that I have both the replica and original talisman?
As far as Relassi knows, you only have the original talisman. If you give the original to Elior Sudro and the replica to Relassi, she'll have to pretend it's the real thing, or get herself in a whole world of trouble by admitting how she lost it.
And if I choose to give Relasi the original?
Then you'll have honored the tribunal and saved the shrine of St. Voorhees from a fate of worshipping a worthless trinket with no real mystical properties for time immemorial. Or perhaps they'd be doing that either way. Who can say?
You don't feel any sympathy for the followers of St. Voorhees?
What they don't know won't hurt them. The Eye of Bandar has been lost for generations, and yet the Bandari kept its legend alive through stories. Is the faith in St. Voorhees so fragile that the loss of one relic would send it crumbling?
What exactly is the significance of the Eye of Bandar anyway?
That question, my friend, would be best asked of Elior Sudro. Though if you've heard the tale of his little ancestor, you may have some understanding of it already.
Why are you trying to help Relasi?
Relasi has made things hard for herself, remaining a decent person in her line of work. Even her making that replica was done with the best of intentions. Chasing someone for so long with little to no headway can't be easy. She deserves a win.
Are you turning yourself in?
When we've just started having fun? No. The Lark's got plenty of work to do, believe me. And if I wind up playing the fool in Relasi's story more often, I think that's something I can live with.
Seems pretty intent on catching you, not just playing the fool.
Relasi follows a code, as did St. Voorhees, as do the Bandari, as I do, and I'm sure you do too. Our codes clash and harmonize. Most of the time, they pass in quiet opposition. I'm holding out hope that Relasi and I will harmonize again someday.
Will failing this heist ruin your reputation?
No. See, the important thing here is that Relasi didn't catch me. In fact, you looking like you caught me works in my favor. Trust me, she needs the encouragement. It'll keep her from giving up.
Why is it a good thing for you?
My reputation wouldn't be half of what it is today without Relasi making me notorious. That's a valuable thing to have in a long-term adversary. And she keeps me on my toes. That's useful. Even if I'd much rather she have me on my back.
Minnie woke me up trying to steal biscuits from my table. Oh, I can't have any open food like that.
And send my fondest farewells to Relasi, will you?
The cats will just steal everything. They're all thieves, all of them. I have to, always hide everything and put it away. Go asleep before putting them away. Usually put them away. Ah, okay. I thought maybe you have some, like well-mannered cats who don't steal everything. It's a real way to flirt. Yeah, he has a special way, that's true. We have to go now? No, Minnie will steal things, especially 3 things if I leave them out. Ah. Okay. Are you done with Oscar now? Did you do the last stuff what you wanted to do? It looks really good, the pictures you posted on Discord. Did a great progress, Oscar.
Another find for your pack.
The Walker has returned. 1,000 blessings to you, savior of the Bandari. This one mourns those lost when Shadea's greed overtook her. But we would have lost so much more if it were not for you, Walker. This one knows not how to express his thanks. The buoyant Armiger, she failed to catch our tricky friend, yes?
The Lark of Rosecard is gone. I have the talisman.
Ha! So, the fate of the Eye of Bandar falls to you. Whichever way you choose, Walker. This one asks only that you do not use what you learned today about the Eye to challenge the faith of those who serve at this shrine. This one grew up hearing the story of his little ancestor, sparing the life of a caravan by tricking the Fiery One into his obsession with the Eye. Now, this one followed his own obsession and lost many. Ask what you will. This one will answer. Ah, by all appearances, it is a simple gem trapped within a gilded talisman, yes? The Eye of Bandar is a relic traded between clans of Bandari. The holder may ask for any item, any favor within means, and the receiver must provide. Should you break it free from the talisman, you would see. It is moonstone, worth very little coin, yes? And yet, it is rubbed smooth and small from passing between the hands of my people. A symbol of indulgence and trading in good faith.
Why don't you want the High Priest to know the truth about the talisman?
You mean that the Eye of Bandar inside the relic has no hidden magic at all? By the code of the Bandari, such words would be unwelcome in the ears of those who follow Saint Voris. They would cause harm, and so we discourage them.
You think the followers of Saint Voris would do the same for you?
This one cannot say, Walker. This one only has the code of the Bandari to indulge the beliefs of others. Besides, to wield the truth in such a way would ruin the most fragrant mischief of the story of the little ancestor, yes?
Gave a guide, Dutch Wolf, for the Crimson Oath style. On my website, you have for all styles guides, how you obtain them. There's also a link to a video if you prefer that. You need to do dungeon, also the Dread Cellar dungeon. And when you want to have a higher chance of getting style pages, you have to do it on a higher difficulty. So, yeah, it's not super easy to get. Possible, but some work. Or you can also, if you don't want to do one dungeons and stuff like that, you can buy it with gold. But I did not look it up now how expensive it is. But yeah, Dread Cellar dungeon. But you can also ask people if someone to run with you, maybe.
Walker, this one is at a loss for words. Our caravan will pay forward your generosity 1,000 times, but what will become of the shrine of Saint Voris?
I will give them the replica talisman that Relasi made. They won't realize the difference. See what she will say.
Very good, Walker. Very good.
Good, you're back. Just as we planned. The lark got away, but the remaining Khajiit are safe, right? Then it's a victory in my book. Did you recover anything else for me? I recognize my handiwork. I'll be a hero returning this to the shrine. It's a false victory, but no one needs to know that besides us. Take your payment. If we meet again, I hope it will be after I've taken the upper hand on the Lark of Rosgard. What happened today was a setback, but the knowledge is my burden to bear. No one needs to learn from it except me. I'll make it right by capturing the Lark of Rosgard next time. I swear it.
So what will you do now, Relasi?
I'll send a report to my superiors. I'll remain in Salem Mora for a few days, just to make sure it's safe. and then I'll likely be back on the trail of the Lark of Rosgard.
How did you manage to make such a convincing replica of the talisman?
Oh, I've always had an eye for that sort of thing. The sacred gem looked enough like moonstone that I made it work in a pinch. A little bit of weathering, using some basic spells, and that's it. Sometimes I wonder if I got in the wrong line of work.
How did you manage to replace the original with the replica without the High Priest noticing?
It's just being furtive and aware of your surroundings. I suppose I have some sort of intuition I picked up from my work on... You know what? I'm going to stop this line of questioning right here.
What did I say?
No. I get enough teasing about how good a thief I'd be from the Lark of Rosgard. I don't need it from you two. Now run along before I decide to change my mind about not taking anyone into custody for this case.
Armiger Relossi, your efforts in returning this relic to our shrine will be...
Maybe they will show up in some different DLC against CP in the future? What kind of upgrading materials, for example, Dutch Wolf? I mean, when you... For example... Here. Bugs is selling really good and really high. Wait, it's lagging. Here. So, as you can see, average you can go between, I don't know, 25k to 28k per piece. For example. And no, usually everything with upgrading is going really good. And here alloy is also, so the alloy price did fall a bit, but still you can get some good coin, over 10k per piece. Yeah, if you have a lot, chromium platings are expensive. Really expensive, as you can see, around 300k per piece. Yeah. And usually everything, you can sell everything. Everything. Also, alchemy plants are also selling good. Your Columbine, you can sell, it's really expensive. Average around 2k per piece. Yeah. Nern is also good for selling, that's true. Like Sabi's saying, yeah.
Loyalty is greatly appreciated.
Boa noite, Kuzo. How you doing? Thank you so much for 42 months. Welcome back. How are you? I hope you're doing good. Hello. I'm doing very good. How are you and your cat and your mom? Is she back home? Or still with you? I was back home and Mia has an allergy. Oh, against what? Is she allergic, Kuzo? How did that happen? I'm doing good. The cats are also okay. Thank you very much for asking. You have to go here. Hello, Milenia. How are you doing? Don't know if she was scratching and has a reaction under her eye. I have to observe more. Okay. Naja. I hope it will go back and will be better soon. The hardest part is that they stop to, you know, like irritate the wound. I mean, it's the toughest with the animals. I mean, because you usually want to lick it and scratch it and everything, and then they make it worse. Ah. So 1 second, Momo wants to join. So. Momo is not yet here, CP. She just joined the room. I'm not sure if she wants to stay. So, Warpity Millennia is taking medicine, but almost done. Okay. She's sitting now in front of the door. Again. But I wanted to wait before I get up and let her out again. Hello, Joker. How you doing? Good evening. Need some super glue for the pillow. I'm not sure if she wants to stay.
Welcome to my safe house, Proxy. Meeting Hermaeus Mora represents a rare honor. The one who knows materializes in a delimited projection. He chooses to manifest before few mortals. The threads upon which reality dangles are precarious indeed. What did Mora impart to you?
Mora said he would guide me.
And so I shall. The one who knows traced 3 crucial events to this area. Investigate each, and he believes we can expose the conspirators moving against Apocrypha. We may even stop them before the ultimate threat takes shape.
What do I need to do at these 3 locations?
I do not know. I was only presented with what was required to bring you to the right place at the right moment. You must determine why fate needs you in each location, then take the appropriate action.
You know where and when, but not what I need to do?
Many possible futures branch from every mortal choice. If we know the consequences of our choices, it changes the outcome. Therefore, Hermaeus Mora tells us only what he must. As fate's chosen, the rest is up to you.
Okay, very well. Where do I need to go?
The threads of fate lead to 3 locations in this region. The necropolis of Necrom, the old tower of Telrendis, and the town of Alavelis. I shall open a portal to each, investigate them, and return here to the Necrom bindery when you are done.
Tell me more about the locations I need to visit.
A reasonable and prudent request. I shall provide what details I can, but I know little more than you do. Local history and politics are not my usual area of study. Which location would you like to know more about?
Tell me more about the necropolis.
Necrom serves as a center for the ancient Dunmer practice of ancestor worship, a strange custom. The monks of the necropolis, called the Keepers of the Dead, tend the catacombs beneath the city. They guide the faithful in venerating their forebears.
So, Momo left now. There they go.
Tel Rendis is one of the many mushroom towers that dot this land. They usually serve as domiciles of Telvanni wizards who wield formidable magic. But this tower is abandoned. Interesting. Fate dictates that when you go there, I shall accompany you.
Tell me more about Alavelis?
Alavelis is a minor
Alavelis.
settlement whose only claim to fame is its malachite quarry, a glass mine, as the Dunmer refer to it. That thread of fate vibrates with particular intensity. What you shall find there, I cannot say, but I urge caution, Proxy. An old bookbinder's shop, our temporary base of operations in this region. I secured it so we could travel to and from Apocrypha without causing undue panic. I doubt Necrom's authorities would approve of portals to an Oblivion realm in their city.
Tell me about the portals.
In addition to the 3 to take you to the locations you must investigate, I summoned 2 gateways to Apocrypha. One leads to the Endless Library, a place of books as numberless as the stars. The other to Chroma Incognito, where lost fates linger.
Am I supposed to go to Apocrypha now?
Only if you desire to do so. The threads of fate Hermaeus Mora asks you to investigate begin here in the Telvanni Peninsula. Where they shall lead us, I cannot say. But with the threat directed at Apocrypha, I thought quick access was prudent.
You want a donkey? Wait a moment, Snoopy decides what he wants to do. Yeah, Snoopy woke up. Because you forgot to buy the last back upgrade on your main toy. Really? In all the years, Becky, you did not have full inventory space? How did that happen? Okay, guys, give me a second.
Your choice must
I think
be
Snoopy
your
wants to
own,
go away
Proxy.
too.
Hermaeus Mora was clear about that. There.
Yeah,
3
so
paths are now
if you have
arrayed
the
before you.
pets with bonus inventory space, then you should have 215. You can see that here. Yeah. Okay. Snoopy sits it down, so. There's a donkey, a
How
rat,
can
and a
we
pig.
honor our ancestors if the necropolis is closed?
The abbot ordered the closure for your own good, citizen. Curate Gedane, make sure no one enters.
Prelate? Oh, of course. No one enters the necropolis.
The necropolis is closed? Who ever heard of such a thing?
Something about this doesn't feel right. Sorry, friend, but the necropolis is closed today. And by order of the abbot, it seems. We've never turned away the families of the dead before, but if the rumors about illness are true, plague isn't something to be treated lightly.
Illness?
Prelate Forum arrived from the temple, and suddenly my fellow monks fell ill. We were never notified of a visit, and besides, Forum isn't our usual prelate. Never even heard of him. If you can help, I can make sure you're compensated. I think.
Yeah.
Fate must have led you here, friend. Prelate Forum arrived aboard the Stormwing. If you can find out where they boarded the ship, it might tell us something. Talk to the portmaster at the harbor, while I deal with any pilgrims that come by.
Tell me more about the illness?
I haven't seen it firsthand. Prelate Forum says the monks are delirious with fever. Now I'm stuck out here, turning pilgrims away, while everyone else is quarantined inside.
Do you think Prelate Faram is responsible?
I think he brought this sickness to the necropolis, yes. Perhaps he picked it up on the voyage to Necrom, although neither he nor his aides appear sick. Wish I could ask Abbot Ilvel about it, but Prelate Forum won't let me inside to see him.
If the keepers are sick, isn't it prudent to close the necropolis?
Maybe. But if it isn't spreading to the prelate or his aides, is it really that dangerous? I have no idea.
Tell me more about the necropolis.
This is the necropolis of Necrom, perhaps the largest and oldest necropolis in all of Morrowind. For thousands of years, families have interred their revered ancestors in these catacombs. It's my honor to serve as one of the keepers of the dead.
Lawbreaker on the loose.
The keepers of the dead?
I was with Abbot Ilvel when Prelate Forum arrived. I was barely introduced when the abbot sent me to get tea from the market. I'm worried about the abbot. He's always been kind to me. He and the monks raised me after... Well, I had no other family.
Speaking of fate, anything happened here recently that could be connected to Hermaeus Mora?
The Lord of Secrets? I hope not. I mean, I suppose Hermaeus Mora isn't bad as far as Daedric princes go. He's not part of the House of Troubles, after all. But trafficking with any Daedra is dangerous business. Everyone knows that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you keeper of fate. We are here. We have to go over here. Talk to the portmaster. Okay. I don't know. Did I forget to turn the music on? Nee. Music is on. I don't know. But it's all. I think only in Necrom that the music is often not playing. Finding full inventory of 2015. Oh, you did not get all the pets, Becky?
This much death.
Congratulations.
Where's that layabout Randus? Absent again. Not now, stranger. My assistant never showed up for work today, and I've got my hands full directing cargo bound for both land and sea.
Messengers from the Stormwing may have brought a plague to Necrom.
Plague? That's not a word to toss around lightly. What proof do you have?
The necropolis has been closed because the monks there have been fallen ill.
Look, illness is a part of life when you work with the dead. I'm surprised the Keepers of the Dead aren't sick more often. Plague can be serious, but I need more than your word to shut down the port or quarantine the city.
If you let me investigate the Stormwing, I can find the proof we need.
Sorry, I can't let you wander around unattended on a ship under my watch. And since my assistant Randus never showed up for work today, I have no one available to escort you. Without Port Agent Randus or more substantial proof, I can't help you.
You don't want to be remembered as the port master who let the plague overrun Necrom, do you?
No, I wouldn't want that. All right. If you're careful and don't touch anything, you can go aboard and take a look around. But if you find anything to verify your claim, I want you to bring it to me immediately.
Tian, does your guild have a trader? Yes. Also usually I try every week to get a trader. You can see that when you go to the guild roster. And then, for example, our guild. Here you can see guild trader. Our guild trader is at the moment this week in Galen. It's not like you have to go there, but just so you know, you can see that in the overview. For example, this guild, see, that's in Mournhold. Here they're also in Mournhold. And they're also in Mournhold. they're all in Mournhold. Our guild is has a Galen, a trader, this week. So. But yeah, usually I try. Sometimes we don't have a trader if you're getting unlucky and someone is bidding more gold than we do. But yeah, I try my best. In case someone missed it, I started a giveaway. So if you want to enter, go for it. Hello, Logan. I can invite you if you want, Dutch Wolf. We have some space at the moment, so you're lucky. What is your account name? Can you tell me your account name? I will invite you.
Minoran has much to learn about using new materials.
Thank you, Dutch Wolf.
Lots of little autos today. Not a bad catch, I guess.
Oh, 1 second, guys. Say goodbye to Snoopy.
Cities may change, but the smell of a harbor is the same across
shark in months here. Might be time to move on.
So, I'm back. So CP wanted to get Panda, the donkey. There you go, CP. So, okay. So you got the invitation. So we have a social guild, Dutch Wolf, which means you can participate in stuff, but you don't have to. You also, if you want to help with a trader, donations, the gold donations for the guild are great, fantastic, but not mandatory. Go on the ship.
What's going on with the Storm Wing? Nobody wants to go near that ship.
Good question. I hear it's full of skeevers, and it arrived with a prelate from the temple.
Man, the ship is huge, huh?
No one's gone near it since the temple priests disembarked. Not even a rat.
Probably cultists of some sort. That's my guess, anyway.
You don't think the ship is haunted, do you? Haunted and cursed?
Until we know what's going on, I'm giving that ship a wide berth.
A fellow kindred, as the Supreme Plague Master of our glorious order, I command you to follow these instructions to the letter. Bring the pestilential lord's implements to the Firewatch and meet me at the harbor. We will complete our journey to Necrom aboard the merchant ship Stormwing. Make sure the vials containing the holy miasma of disease are sealed tight. It's important that Periite's breath remains undiluted until we share with the necropolis misguided monks. I have the ropes and colts you will need in Necrom. I shall pose as a temple prelate and you will be my attendants. Soon we can search the necropolis unhindered and find what we seek. Oh. Okay, that was good proof. All good, Dutch Road. I'm just saying you don't have to. Just, just sell and trade. And, yeah. Also the guild trader is changing every time on a Tuesday at 4 p.m. So I hope we get a trader this week also, but I don't know. Departed Vivek City on a morning tide, bound for Sadrid Mora. A fine morning to set sail. Made port at Sadrid Mora and took on cargo of muck sponge. Took on passengers at Firewatch, Prelate Faram and his aides, who observe a vow of silence. Strange group, all with scars that indicate they suffered some pox or other in the past. I've never met anyone from the temple like them before, and they had a lot of cargo, crates that smelled like something died inside them. Better not stink up the hold. Found at the North Cape of Terani Peninsula in rough seas. Half the crew was too sick to work today. The prelate and his aides kept to the lower decks. Even found a few of them down in the hold. 3 days out of Necrom. The crew is complaining about the skeevers. There must be some sort of infestation in the hold. Probably something to do with those crates the pilot brought aboard. I'm going to take a look. Then we'll lock it up until we reach Necrom. I guess they did not like it. That's true, Cyril. Okay, we have to leave the ship. Hopefully, we did not get infected. Found the lore book. Okay, I think we can leave the ship. How can I sell something in a guild trader? Visit any banker of your choice and click on guild store. And then you can trade. And then you can just fill the stuff up. If you need any help, I have there a list of videos where I also show that. Where I talk about I think it's called about guilds. I have 2 videos about guilds in ESO. One about in general how you can find a guild. It was before we had the guild searching tool in-game available. And then there's a second video where I also talk about trading, I explain the trading part, but also from the side as a guild creator, as a guild owner. So you can create a guild and stuff like that.
My ship won't take me back. I made a mistake.
Yeah, also you don't have to, when you want to sell, you can just go to any banker of your choice and fill up the guild store. If you maybe, let's say, when we get unlucky and we don't get a trader, then still the people in the guild can see your stuff and buy that. So that's possible. But if you want to, like offer your wares to everyone in ESO, then a guild needs to have an NPC trader.
Know well that I serve the buoyant armigers.
You're back. I was worried if I have to turn away one more family. Did you learn anything at the Stormwing about a sickness or a plague? And did the temple really send Prelate Forum to the necropolis?
Prelate Forum is an impostor. He's the leader of the hidden kindred cult and follower of the period.
An impostor? Let me see what you found. I knew there was something wrong the moment I saw the prelate. Oh, I suppose I should call him Blightcrown. What kind of name is that? And what does a devotee of Periite want in the necropolis?
No, it doesn't say, but it does indicate they want to search the necropolis for something.
If I have to turn away... An imposter? All sorts of relics and heirlooms are stored in the catacombs with the ancestors. And with Periite cultists loose inside, Abbot Ilvel and the Keepers are in terrible danger. We need to get into the necropolis. But how? The main door is locked.
You must know another way to get into the necropolis.
I don't. Wait. When I wanted to slip out after curfew, I used the cellar that connects to the city's underways. I doubt Blightcrown or his attendants know about it. Meet me in the tunnel behind the necropolis. I think I can get us inside from there. The entrance to the underways is on the west side of the necropolis. You'll find the cellar door in an alcove on your right. I'll post a notice about the closure and join you there. We can't let Periite's cult rummage through the catacombs.
What can you tell me about Periite?
Not a terrible lot. I'm not an expert on Daedric studies or anything. I know he's the Daedric Prince of Pestilence, the Blighted Lord, the Master of Tasks. Some believe he isn't a very important prince, but people get sick all the time.
People worship a god of disease?
People worship all sorts of things. Periite's followers see disease as a blessing. They revel in suffering and spreading plagues. Blightcrown's attendants have pox scars. I should have suspected something when I first met them.
You seem very worried about the abbot.
I was orphaned at a young age. No other family. Abbot Ilvel took me in and raised me. He's the father I never had. A kind and devout servant of the necropolis, but maybe too trusting. It never occurred to him to question Blightcrown's story.
Blightcrown, as the prelate said, the necropolis was closed by order of the abbot.
I only have Blightcrown's word about that. I'm not even sure if the abbot and the keepers are really sick. When I returned, the place was already locked tight, and I was ordered to stay at the door and turn pilgrims away.
What about a city guard? Can they help?
As Prelate Forum, Blightcrown has the authority of the temple. The Necrom Guard would never make a move against a temple prelate or the orders of the abbot. No. We need to get inside and find the abbot ourselves, before it's too late. I'll meet you in the underways.
Go around. Oh yeah, that happened also, Dino, sometimes. That people put stuff by accident in the guild bank and not in their own bank or in the wrong guild bank. I had it also happen.
The grave singer delivers the final song. See here? Tales of Ditatol's bountiful spirit are carved into the wood.
My people hope to guide our dead back to the ash.
We all seek to return to the Hist. In staking our dead, we ensure they never return as a bog blight.
Next time Illuser accepts free passage to anywhere, Illuser will ask
Over here, friend. A rarely used trapdoor.
Oh, he's stealing.
You go first.
When I'm done with this quest, guys, I don't know how long that takes, but I don't think so long, I guess. Then I will draw the winner of the giveaway.
No one around, just as I hoped. The chapel is through the doorway and up the stairs.
It's a pretty place, huh?
To the right, friend. The door to the chapel is at the end of the hall.
Oh, lots of people. And we can take... some XP scroll, because we can. So many books.
Locked? The chapel is never locked. Can you pick it? If not, Curate Zancon leaves his key on a shelf to the northwest. Those sensors, whatever they're emitting, reeks. Destroy the sensors. They're sickening these keepers.
They ask so many questions. Please, help the others.
No, I know nothing of Prior Durdren's tomb. Leave me be.
They're all getting
Dane,
sick.
Abbot Ilfhel is in danger. Prelate Farum put one of those foul sensors in his chamber.
I don't know anything about a fulcrum. Please.
That's all of them. Let's go check on Abbot Ilfhel.
Keep the sensors burning to infuse the chapel with Parade's blessed breath. But use care. Do not exhaust our supply before we find what we seek. Question the keepers stricken by our prince's favor. Where is the relic? Where is Prior Durden's tomb? What other secrets hide in the catacombs? In their fever, they should reveal what we need to find the relic. Abbot Evil may know more about these topics than the other keepers of the dead. Move him to his chambers and I will question him personally. Hello, Crazy Mad Hatter.
His chambers are to the north when we're done here. The Abbot! Destroy that foul sensor, friend.
No, Prelate, stop. Fulcrum Obscura. Durdren's tomb in the lower catacombs.
Poor Abbot Ilfhel. He's delirious. What did he say about the lower catacombs?
The Prior's Fulcrum. Many tales are told of Prior Durdren, founder of the Necrom Necropolis and Order of the Keepers of the Dead. He knew all the herbs and fungi of Morrowind, and could recite the alchemical properties of each one simple by smelling them. He studied soil, ash, and stone, discerning 100 distinct varieties in the land between Inner Sea and the Sea of Ghosts. He was obsessed with the ancient history of Necrom, and knew the names of 77 Daedra. Now, for most mortals, dealing with Daedra becomes a perilous endeavor. Even the best of the intentions can be perverted to serve a Daedra's secret ends. But Prior Durden was a monk, both righteous and wise, well-tutored in ancestral doctrines and unswerving in his faith. In his heart, Daedric whispers and temptations found no purchase. Armored by his pity, Prior Durden learned much that was hidden to other mortals through strange discourses with the powers of oblivion. That's a long book, guys. Long book. Hello, Elisira. How are you doing? Hope Mr. Snoopy's doing okay. Yeah, he's doing okay. He did not get so many treats today, but he didn't want to eat proper. It was difficult today with eating.
How insidious. Blightcrown made the Keepers of the Dead sick so he could question them in their fevered state. And also he could find some old relic hidden in the necropolis? Why go to all the trouble?
Elisira, thank you so much for your kindness and gifting a sub to Crazy Mad Hatter. Thank you. And Crazy Mad Hatter, welcome back. Thank you so much, Elisira. Thank you very much. Hello, Musu Musu. Good evening.
Hermaeus Mora? The Keepers of the Dead have nothing to do with the Lord of Secrets. And I never heard of anything called the Fulcrum Obscura. Wait, how do you know all this? Are you a cultist too?
No, I agreed to help because the threat to Hermaeus Mora also endangers Nirn.
Endangers Nirn? I'm just a minor curate working in the necropolis. Feuds between Daedric princes are beyond me. Still, I want to help. Finding anything in the catacombs will take time. We might be able to catch up with Blightcrown if we hurry.
What kind of relic would be in Prior Durdrin's tomb?
Prior Durdrin founded the necropolis and our order. Abbot Ilvel idolized him. Told me the prior was obsessed with Necrom's history and had received a special charge from Lord Vivek. There's a key to the catacombs in the desk. Hurry, friend. Take the key from the desk and head to the catacombs. The door is through the chapel and to the north. I'll stay with Abbot Ilvel. Do what I can until he recovers. Just be careful. We know Blightcrown didn't arrive at the necropolis by himself.
What else can you tell me about Prior Durdin and his tomb?
Prior Durdrin established the Keepers of the Dead as a religious order and built this abbey over the ancient necropolis. He lived and died here centuries ago.
Do you know anything about the relic?
I don't remember that coming up in any of the abbot's lectures. But Prior Durdrin possessed many talents. Legend has it he could command powerful Daedra and resist their lures. And he was given some sort of charge by Lord Vivek personally.
Where will I find Prior Durdin's tomb?
I only visited it once, with Abbot Ilvel when I was very young. It's somewhere in the lower catacombs, at the very deepest point in the necropolis. Remember, Blightcrown brought the hidden kindred with him. You might have to fight to get there.
Are Abbot Ilvel and the other keepers going to be alright?
The ancestors watch over us. I have faith that in moments of need, my prayers will be answered. Although it certainly helps that the sensors were destroyed and that foul miasma is dissipating. I'll do what I can while you deal with the imposter. The door to the catacombs is through the chapel and to the north. Prior Durdrin's tomb is deep inside.
Hello Xashara, how are you doing? Good evening. Search the catacombs. Ay, ay, ay. This place is huge, eh?
By the blessed pox, the prior's tomb should be here somewhere.
A new follower.
Thank you for the follow. Good evening. Welcome. Hello. Ta-dam.
Keep looking. Blightcrown demands we find the rest.
Hello, Queenie. Good evening. Hello. Are even ogres here? Ah. What are they doing in the necropolis? Oh. Okay. So, okay, we just have to follow the way. I mean, that should be fine. Just fight our way through all the rooms. But otherwise, we just follow the path straight. Do not get lost, I think. Oh wait, I'm getting stuck. Wait, yeah. Oh, but the music is back here. Oh, by the way, Isabel is still level 14. still needs some work. Thank you, Naya. Maybe he wants to eat later. Also, in the morning he didn't want to eat at all. I gave him then his, he got then some pain, some medication against pain, and a little bit of treat, what he likes. Then he wanted to eat like 2 hours later. Then he was like demanding food. And yeah. Now we will see. Maybe I have to go to the doctor again. In case his belly pain is again now getting worse. We will see. I guess he will want later probably some food again. So before I go to sleep, then he probably ask for more. And then all the other cats also want something like no. Then it's difficult. So.
The relic broke. Still, this portion contains the power we need. I leave our guests to you, Black Crown.
Good job, Isabel. That's it? Oh, okay. Good. We can leave the room. Always happy when ESO makes it really easy to go to the exit. That they don't have to backtrack. Just can go a circle. That's really nice.
You're back. Look, Abbot Ilvel is awake and feeling much better.
Is this the one, Gadain? You saved many lives, friend. Come, talk with me. Young Gadain told me of your mission for the Prince of Fate. A strange and perilous ally. But I thank you for saving the necropolis. We owe you our lives. What happened in the catacombs? Did you find the impostor who called himself Prelate Farum?
The prelate is actually a period priest named Flightcrown. He got away with part of the relic.
Interesting. I know Prior Erdrin cavorted with Daedra, but there was no mention of Periite in any of the chronicles. At least I see that you recovered the rest of the relic. I have no idea what they think it can do, or if it even still functions.
What should I do with this piece of the relic?
Oh, hold on to it, of course. Gadain said that fate led you to us. I can only assume it was because of the Fulcrum Obscura. It must have a role in whatever trials you must face to save Nirn. Yes, my young charge told me everything. He does that.
Was there anything else?
Just this. I am in no condition to help you recover the relic. None of the Keepers are. Well, none except Gadain. I will send our young curate with you. Search out these villains, put a stop to their scheme, and recover the Fulcrum Obscura. Gadain, go with this adventurer. Retrieve the stolen piece of Fulcrum Obscura. You need to see more of the world anyway.
Go? But... Yes, Abbot. I'll do it. Friend, a word, please? I never traveled far from Necrom. Barely left the Telvanni Peninsula, and that was just one trip to Mournhold with Abbot Ilvel. The Abbot has given me a mission, though, and I mean to complete it. Just tell me what to do, and I'll follow your lead.
Meet me at the old Necrom bindery. I'm working with someone named Leramil the Wise.
The Necrom bindery? I thought that place was abandoned. Of course I'll meet you there. Oh, and the Abbot authorized me to give you this. For exposing Blightcrown and saving the necropolis. They got away with part of the relic, but we'll get it back.
Oh, another skill point. Okay. Not bad.
Your work here is done, Proxy. Still we... That dark elf also bears the mark of fate. I shall speak with you momentarily, Curate. Fate's threads still lead to 2 other locations. Choose another portal, Proxy.
Talk? To me? Of course. Go on, friend. I'll see you soon.
Hallo, Salvas. Okay. Oh, the others here. Oh, okay. Okay, I would say we end now the giveaway before we start anything else.
Attention, attention, we are ending the giveaway. If you still want to enter, please do exclamation mark panda in the chat. We will draw the winner in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good luck, everyone. Good luck, good luck. Entries are closed. Pick a winner. Excel! Wow! Hi! Really? Congratulations, Excel! Congratulations! Congrats! Woo! For sure, bot. I agree, Logan. It's a bot. For sure. I guess we have to re-roll. It's okay. You can write me later on Discord, Hexe. Or tomorrow. Also, no worries, okay? Just take your time. Just let me know then on Discord. Von hier. Nee, I don't think we make now this one. Let's see, we had some other quests with us, oder? These are dailies. Ah, I don't have it done. Oh, learned to spy. And it's here. And the other one. Okay, that's here. Okay, I would say we make then just the dailies. So we have that prepared. The Kwama eggs. The boss is in Apokryphia. Okay. Beep beep. Beep beep. Everyone is a bot. Exe is a vending machine for ramen. So now you know it. That's the reason why they have every evening, not every, but almost every evening ramen for dinner. Because it's a ramen bot. You have to go here. We do now the boss first, but I think I need some food. Maybe. Oh, wait. You removed it. Wait. Move the XP. Find this one. Food. But this boss, this one we did now the last days off, oder?
This one looks tough. Get your guard up.
Let's go, Isabel. Oh, not dying. Dying is forbidden.
Vermina, claim your servant's soul.
Good job. So now we rescue these guys.
Please.
We need 2 more.
Save yourself.
1 more. Okay. And now we go back to the base shrine. But I'm not sure where we have to go. Yeah, that one. Oh, that we made yesterday with the other character, oder? Because I was wondering yesterday if we ever made that quest, but I think we never got this one before. We go here. Guys, in case someone still wants to participate in the screenshot contest, you can still send me today the picture. The topic is make a picture where a Khajiit is visible. It can be your Khajiit, it can be NPC. Also, I extra looked it up. There are 17 breeds of Khajiits. So it can be something what belongs to the Khajiit breed. Whatever you want to do. Yeah, because I got lots of questions. Lots. I had to look it up.
That could be helpful.
Get my all good, Milenia. It's, as long as I get it until before I wake up tomorrow morning, all is fine.
Anything good?
Do we know how many type of Khajiit are in ESO? I don't know. Yeah. Let's see. We have the Khajiit which we can create. Then we have the Alifiks. Then we have the big ones like Casca. And then elsewhere these other ones which look like huge tigers. So that's now the one which I have in my mind quickly.
Where are all the workers? You there? Do you work here?
Stimmt, Crazy Melchatter, genau, Lex Sashi, ja.
Necrom, I demand that you explain why production has halted. Are you aware of the irreparable harm this is inflicting on our image?
No, I don't work at this mine.
The consortium will be none too pleased. Apologies, traveler. I came on a little strong there. I'm an auditor sent to inspect Anchor Egg Mine. It's been a few days since their last shipment, and the higher-ups are growing restless.
They sent you to investigate all by yourself?
Please, this isn't the first workers' strike I've negotiated. Wait, you don't think something dangerous happened here, do you? Well, I have expense funds for this assignment. Might I hire you as a bodyguard while I perform my audit?
Yeah, I can accompany you.
I'm required to inform you that as a contractor for the Quama Consortium, you are held to the highest standards of conduct. But on a personal note, thank you. Now, we'll need to inspect the pens, speak with the Overseer, and take note of the Queen.
Tell me more about the details of the audit.
It's routine, really. Whenever the Consortium believes a mine is operating below standards, they send along an auditor to run an inspection. This usually entails the Overseer providing a comprehensive tour of the Quama pens and the mine's queen.
Are you familiar with the mine's Overseer?
Ulfengar. I've met him once before, back when the mine was first opened. Nord fellow, tough as rocks and sweet as salt, but a hard worker. You want that in an Overseer. To be honest, I'm surprised he's late. It's definitely out of the ordinary.
Do you think something's gone wrong?
I haven't the faintest idea. I was only sent along to conduct an audit, though the Consortium did seem rather on edge. They said I should expect to hear all sorts of excuses, from cave-ins to cultists. Laughable, I know, but it's part of the job.
You think the miners are making excuses for lack of productivity?
I shouldn't jump to conclusions, especially when I haven't had the chance to assess anything yet. But yes, my employers certainly seem to think so. After all, not every worker keeps their company's best interests in mind.
Did you mention a Quama Queen?
Oh yes, a healthy Quama Queen is as good as gold around here. Their eggs are a staple food for Dark Elves. The Consortium outfits these mines with the best tools and workers money can buy.
And what is the Consortium?
The Quama Consortium of Necrom oversees the care and husbandry of egg mines on the peninsula. Their export of eggs is second to none, but even one mine operating below expectations can lead to grumbles among shareholders.
That's where you come in?
Myself and others like me, yes. Auditors, adjusters, if you will. We assess the egg mines to ensure they continue to meet the Consortium's production standards. Though that's certainly not to say I'm irreplaceable.
You're worried you might get fired?
Anchor Egg is a particularly important mine. It may seem dramatic, but I'm convinced any failure here will result in my dismissal. It isn't easy for an outsider like myself to be accepted into a Telvanni business, so yes, I'm a bit worried.
I don't know if they're... I don't know, Harkonnen. But the others seem to be know much more. Which Khajiits are around or not. But maybe we will see them in the future. Maybe.
I expected more activity in the mine, but... Oh, by the green. What happened here?
I don't know. Good night, Mercy Lago. Sleep well and sweet dreams. Have a good rest. Thank you very much for joining.
Fomessa! Is she... Oh, no.
He's sleeping. I remember the stealth. Okay.
Is someone down there? Please, help us!
Someone's alive? Let's hurry.
Now you are a welcome sight. Please tell me the way out of here is clear. We were starting to lose any hope of escape.
I am accompanying Cynthius, an auditor sent by the Consortium. Who are you?
Sure as bones. I ask for aid and they send an auditor. At this rate, there won't be a mine left to audit. I'm Overseer Ulfengar. The egg tenders behind me are Malsa and Barlock. We barely managed to escape the Quama, let alone those damned cultists.
Wait, did you say cultists?
Yes, I sent word days ago asking for more guards. We first saw them sneaking around the mine, but now they've broken in somewhere near the hatchery. They've whipped the Quama into a frenzy, and I'm worried they're trying to poison the clutch.
Are there any survivors?
Fomessa went looking for survivors down the southern ramp. An egg tender Gain left to scout the southeastern passageways for a way out. I ended up here with Malsa and Barlock. If there are others alive out there, you'd know better than me.
Fomessa is dead. We'll look for Jean.
Oh, Fomessa. She was hard to steal, and twice as sharp. If she didn't make it, that doesn't bode well for the rest of us. Can you find Gain?
Gain.
He made his way towards the mess cavern not too far from here.
I think the cultists are trying to poison the clutch.
One of the egg hands, Gain, noticed young Quama returning to their pens with green slime. A few days later, we started spotting cultists skulking about. What better way to poison a clutch than to taint the young ones? But there has to be more to it.
What do you say that? Why do you say that?
There are plenty other mines across the peninsula. Killing this brood would only be an inconvenience to the consortium. But yet the cultists are here in full force. I'm certain there must be more to their plan, but I have to look out for the miners.
Are there any other survivors?
Fomessa went looking for survivors
What
down
did we have? Okay. The sky shard is there. I think we had to go like around somewhere. It was a narrow path or something like that.
Wait, who are these people? And what are they doing to this mine?
I don't know. But we will find out. I think in ESO we have 5 types. Then Chirat like Casca. Ama, the really big tall ones. You know, I always think about like mighty tigers. Cathay, the ones we can play. The ones we can play. Alifik, the big Alifik, and then the big house cat type ones. And Dagi like Zaji. The 6 types we want to count the main as well. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much, Alicia. Good research. So soon we find the sky shard. At least I did find it. With some other delves, it's sometimes really tricky to find the pathway to the sky shard. What did we return? There was something here.
From my notes, I think this was Gyn, one of the chief egg hens.
Good night, Cyrun. Sleep well and sweet dreams. Have a great start into the new week. Oh, we can't go this way. Oh, here. Then I think we just go to the cave and then to the right, oder? And then we can make already our thoughts what kind of topic we should do for the next screenshot contest. But yeah, in general, guys, if you have any ideas, you can always maybe best write me on Discord and send me there a message. So I can make a list or something for the future. Sometimes it's getting quite tough. I mean, after all these years, you know, I'm like thinking, what should we do as the next topic? I'm like, oh, we had that probably already, oder? And I mean, it's not, you know, bad if we repeat stuff. At least there should be some time in between. So now we go to the middle part. This will be the boss.
The
And
afflicted Dicor has proven
maybe
most
the queen?
effective. It has made short work of this egg mine.
This container will destroy Necrom's food and leave them begging for Lord Periite's mercy.
Take a picture of the most beautiful shrub you can
All this
find.
destruction.
And everyone has to make a
All this
picture from
suffering.
you.
Why are they doing this?
Ah, here we have to go around. It's just past Yuki.
No, what have they done to her? The mine is dead without its queen. Perhaps we can still harvest her pheromone gland? It's the only thing that might help us rebuild. Thank you. The consortium may be able to rebuild the hive with that. Poor thing.
No. I think we just wait now for the boss. Because for the other one we have to go back and then around. So. All screenshots of you. Be not fair. Okay. Let me just wait now here for the boss. Come back. You can check out again Crown Store.
There's nothing I feel more than
Really expensive, oh? All these crafting motifs. I mean, 5k for complete book? That's a lot. Get here. What? And for the basic blue ones? 500? That's a disaster. Hope no one buys that. It's really sad. As I never bought any of these. Yeah, usually you can get them for free, I guess, that is here. I'm not even sure how much they for what they sell.
Ah, yes. Another subject to help perfect our brew.
Eieiei. Ohne Guildbank, ja. Also.
Soon you'll fall, and Necrom will follow.
I mean, who knows? I mean, some maybe really buy them, but it would be really sad. I mean, 500 crowns is not so much, but too much for that item, oder?
oncoming plague.
These cultists have done irreparable harm to this egg mine. But at least you dealt with their leader. Thank you.
You're welcome.
To the side!
Stow your weapons, my friend. We've won.
Okay. Let's go, Isabel. Go. We have to go now to the right-hand side of the mine. And we have to inspect the Krama pen. And then, I don't know, collect something for the repeatable quest. And then we can leave this place. That.
They've torn each other apart. Look, a notice on the pen. Let's see what it says.
Attention all egghands. Keep a closer eye on the scripts. I'm seeing a lot of the little ones wandering into older parts of the mine, coming back covered in green goo. Could be some sort of mold or drippage from the surface, but it's got them acting up. Twice I've been bitten by otherwise docile scripts. Consortium won't like it, but we may need to pause production until we figure out where this green ichor is coming from. Last thing we want is a sickness spreading through the mine.
Green ichor. Could that be the source of this frenzy? This poor hive. That's everything. Let's head outside. The Overseer and the others should have made it out by now.
Okay.
I do believe we're good at this.
Another chest?
No guts, no glory.
Okay, really two almost back to back. Oh, yeah. Okay, then to the left. Then we are out of the Not bad. So we collected today some surveys. We did a part of the main quest.
I'm glad you all made it out.
And
with your expertise in the Queen's
did the
pheromone
dailies.
gland, we should be able to reopen the mine in...
Reopen the mine? After the Consortium left us to die? To sovereign God with this mine. You've got the Queen's gland, re-queen the mine yourself. We're leaving.
Ulfingar, please reconsider. Ulfingar? Friend, can you please talk to the Overseer? The people of Necrom will starve without this mine.
If Sindiath had wandered in here alone and gotten herself killed, how long before the Consortium sent another to find us? A day? A week? We're lucky someone of your mettle was nearby. You have my thanks, friend. Truly.
So you really intend to leave? Sindiath believes without your help this mine will fail.
It failed the moment those Consortium hawkers chose to ignore my letters. Does Sindiath really think a Queen's gland and some elbow grease will be enough to put that place to rights? You saw what those cultists were doing. It's blighted. Finished.
The Consortium will try to reopen it. Do you trust them to do it safely without your oversight?
So it's my burden then. Sure as bones. Those bastards are just greedy enough to risk it, aren't they? With a fresh Queen's gland. Bah! No, we'd need an army of egghands, alchemists, a staffed garrison. The Consortium would never agree to it.
Okay, take the Queen's gland and set your demands.
Yeah. I guess we'll find out. Let me see this gland. And Telsen Dieth will stay on if the consortium provides all the staff and resources I need. The moment they hedge, I'm leaving, and taking Malsa and Barlak with me. Necrom be damned.
That sounded like it went well. Please tell me you have some good news. I really need something to soften the blow of this report to my superiors at the consortium.
Ulfungar says they will stay, but only if the consortium meets his demands and cleans the mine.
Oh, trust me, I'll make sure the consortium does what is right. To send an auditor in place of soldiers? Unbelievable. The safety of the people of Necrom is my highest priority. Take my thanks, and everything that I owe you.
Good. You can start by making sure the families of those lost in the mine are properly taken care of.
That's
going to come in handy.
Honoring those lost is the first step towards making things right. The first of many.
Yeah, not bad. Do you speak German? Ja. Also, ja, I'm from Germany. But on stream we speak most of the time English. So, from time to time, I drop some German words. Or if I don't know a word, or if I say blah blah blah, this means this in German. But otherwise, we try to stick with English. Because we have an international community. And yeah, so everyone can understand each other, we keep it English.
A new follower.
And good evening, Patikso. Good evening. And thank you for the follow. Welcome. Let's see. Let's get our banker out. Hello, it's
To
Zabi.
leave possessions with the Zabi does not make you unclad.
So, let's see. I have some items for our noob arcanist. We can use to deconstruct. And buy this one. I think I only got this. Of course, also, of course. But we have also some Germans here. That's also the case. Yeah. Can also go in the bank. This one. One. Oh, oh my god. So many? Oh, not bad. And then I get lots of space. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, that's good. What are you thinking, Elfaiso? What are you thinking about? Elfaiso thinks about train stations.
Looking for something specific?
So we repair. We sell. Poison can go away, and this one. Then okay, I think we are done. I have everything set up. In the inventory. Place my character here. So I think we can stop for tonight. As said, tomorrow we will check out some game demos, which I found on Steam. And on Tuesday we check out Hammerwatch. Also either only Hammerwatch or Hammerwatch and Dave, that I don't know. And then Wednesday, Thursday and Friday we play Dave the Diver. And then next weekend again we play more ESO and continue with Necrom. So that's our master plan. And now I go to sleep. Because pandas are tired. I'm really tired. Since Mr. Merlin did wake me up at 7. I'm now tired. Tired. So let me see where we are hosting. And then we are back tomorrow. So thank you so much for joining, everyone. Thank you very much. Have a good night, Tina Ketzart. Good night, Sturmfänger. Good night, Lone Wolf. Good night, Quantatech. Good night, Elisiera. Good night, Fuzzy Louie. Good night, Alien. Good night, Falso. Good night, Dino. Good night, Hexe. Good night, Logan. Good night, Mini Hexe. Good night, Orakan. Good night, TomTom. Good night, Crazy Mad Hatter. Good night, Dutch Wolf. Good night, Xashara. Thank you, Naya. Have a good night. I hope your back is better. Good night, Beaufrey. Good night, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. Sleep well and sweet dreams. Have a great start into a new week. I hope I see you tomorrow. Good night, Harkonnen. Sweet dreams, everyone. Toodles. Good night. Tschüss.